In this installment, we're going to be going over the college basketball slate we got going on for President's Day. Let's get into it. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Chef D, and I'm here to bring you the winning ingredients for our President's Day, February 16th college basketball slate we got going on. But before we deep dive into that, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MetSD. Don't forget about the TikTok at Chef_D91, and don't forget about that Patreon. Right now at the homepage of the YouTube channel, currently at 10.3 thousand subscribers. This is the road to 20K, and we're well on our way because you guys are showing up each and every single day. If you're already subscribed, continue to like and comment. That helps the YouTube algorithm so you can grow to a much broader audience. All right, now 2-game slate we're going to lock and loaded here for this particular slate. The NBA All-Star Weekend is coming to an end. We're going to be geared up and ready for the second half. If you want my NBA futures pick, that's already out. If you want my March Madness champion as well, the college basketball champion, I already put that pick out. That's all in all provided down below if you click that link and you go for the futures section of the Patreon. All right, so all that is in there. You do not want to miss out. You do not want to miss out on the second half. So I highly encourage you get locked and loaded right now. Just a 2-game slate here with the top 25 games that I'm going to be going over. But this is a message here. 2 things. To get locked and loaded for the second half push here that we got going on for college basketball and for the NBA. And number 2, just highly suggest that you like, comment, and subscribe. It really goes a long way. Me putting out this free content, I'm really stressing if you guys just like and throw in any comment you want. Just say what's up. I will say what's up back. That's really counts so much to a channel like mine. All right. In this one here, we have Blue Devils 23-2, the number 4 ranked team right now, going up against the Syracuse Orange 15-11. Looking at the current odds for this one, Blue Devils at home minus 21.5 currently. That line moved. They originally opened at minus 20 and a half here. So it's slightly going up here. Money's coming in on the Blue Devils to cover the spread. For the total at 142.5, and for the money line, obviously you don't want to touch that money line. The only thing you would even consider would be the Orange on the money line at plus 1650, but they are huge underdogs. All right, now with this game set up here, Duke Blue Devils at home in the spot that they're trying to get things back rolling here after that little bump in the road against the North Carolina Tar Heels. They bounce back and blow out the Pittsburgh Panthers, and then come back and beat up on Clemson. But the play here in this particular matchup is the cover. Are they going to cover or not? So in past history and against this Syracuse defense, they have dominated this team. All right, they've beaten this team by 29 points in last year, by 20, by 22, by 9, and then by 25. But that dates back all the way to 2022. All right, so this Syracuse defense is definitely a team that they can pick apart. If we're looking now how efficient the offenses of the Duke Blue Devils here. This is Ken Palm. This is what you need to be using when the March Madness is coming around. This section here is just adjusted offensive rating, which I got highlighted here, which are the top teams in adjusted offensive efficiency, and then adjusted defensive efficiency as well. Duke is at the top on both. They are top 10 in offensive efficiency, and they are number 2 in defense efficiency here. So this is a really great matchup for Duke going up against Syracuse here. I like the cover, but I want to get the number at minus 20. So I'm going to post minus 20 or minus 19.5 just to get the alt, because Duke right now, they're 13-12 against the spread. 13-12-1, excuse me, against the spread. So you got to get them at the right time, or you got to get the original number that is put up. 9 times out of 10, that original number is the run, that one that hits. Once money comes flowing in, that number goes boosts up, and then you might be losing the cover by a point or two because you came in late. You got to get on these plays early. So I would definitely adjust it. I like the minus 19.5 just to be safe. I think they can definitely beat this team here by 20 points. Alternate way of going about this here. Duke, I think they, like I said, a very, very efficient offensive team here. They should definitely take the team total over against this team. We've seen Syracuse give up huge offensive performances to SMU, to Cal, but that was in a game that went to double OT. UNC, they gave up 87 points to them as well, and Notre Dame. So Duke Blue Devils, especially at home, I like the team total over as the other angle in this particular spot here. So team total over for the Duke Blue Devils and the minus 20 for the Blue Devils to cover this number here. Last but not least, here we have a premium matchup. Two top 5 teams here. Iowa State 22-3 going up against the Houston Cougars 23-2. Looking at the odds for this one, Cyclones at home minus 140. Comeback of the money line for the Cougars at a plus 115. Total at 134.5, and spread is at 2.5. Now, right, that line for the total opened up at 133. It has been moved up to 134. So bettors are coming in highly on the over right now between these two teams. On CBS Sports, they're reporting 92% of the public bets is coming in on the over. All right, we'll get into that one really quick. Well, soon. But this matchup here, very intriguing. Two top elite defenses in the league. If we're going with Ken Palm here, the two adjusted defensive efficiency teams here. We have Houston at number 5 and Iowa State number 6. All right. Well, now, what do you think is going to happen in this type of matchup when these two teams face is really the question for these two as well. The Houston Cougars on a 6-game winning streak, beating KSU, Utah, BYU, UCF, and Cincinnati. Iowa State bouncing back from TCU on the road, and then destroying Kansas, who were hot at home. Now, Iowa State at home is a totally different story. They have been absolutely elite. This is why I'm leaning this particular way. The Iowa State Cyclones are 18-0 at home. They have been undefeated at home, been playing fantastic on the road. They can be susceptible in a game here or there, but at home it's a totally different environment. And then for the Houston Cougars, they have a huge game coming up. This is a sandwich spot. You got a big conference game here against them in Iowa State here. But if you want to look ahead and we go over to Houston's schedule here, the next game, they have a gauntlet in this next 3 games. All right. So they handled and blew out Kansas State. Then they got to face their conference mate here in Iowa State. Then they got to face Arizona and then Kansas. So three games in a row, deadly matchups here. And this could be a look ahead spot. They could be worrying about Arizona coming up next. And you got to worry about Iowa State first and playing in their home environment. And this line is already moving, so you need to get on it now. It was at minus 1.5 with the spread. It has moved to minus 2.5. I'm going to be going with the Iowa State Cyclones on the money line. It is still low enough right now. Get on it right now before you miss it. Give me Iowa State to win this game here. In this fantastic matchup that we're going to have here between these two teams. And I love the under in this game between these two teams. Just going back in their recent last 4 games, and this is the last 2 years that they played. Obviously, they play each other a lot. The totals have been 127, 110, 138, and 110. All right, so the defenses have definitely been pronounced in these two matches between these two teams. More physical type of basketball. Shot making is at a premium here. Definitely when you're going up against tough defenses. And they're definitely slowing the pace down when they play each other. So the way that we're going here, Iowa State money line in the under 134.5. We're going to be fading the public in this particular spot. So that's going to be our breakdown for the President's Day Monday slate we got going on in college basketball. Let me know in that comment section down below if you agree or disagree. We could definitely debate about that one in the comment section. Also, you need to get locked and loaded for the Patreon. Click on that link provided down below. Sign up. We just had 4 sign-ups on Sunday, so we're trending in the right direction. Get in to the community, get locked and loaded, don't miss out. All right, this is your boy Chef D. I'll be back very soon, and peace out.